Hi guys, hi friends, welcome to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope and this is where we say inawezekana. We give you hope, we tell you never give up, never lose hope, always keep hope alive. Inawezekana. Guys, if you are new here, welcome to this channel. This is where you belong. Subscribe, comment below, let me know that you are new, and as usual I will heart your comment. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is your home, this is where we all belong. Welcome. Now guys, as you can see from the title, today I'm going to clarify on this issue about visa application and visa approval. Okay, this is due to public demand. Guys, I normally tell you I do these videos due to public demand from you people. You have been asking me, Shiko, is it okay for a married person with like 5 children and they win green card? Are they counted as another person who is single and he won a green card? These people, this big family, do they finish all our visas? Once they get selected, do they finish all our visas? Because they are issued like 10 visas in one family and it is only one application that was approved. Do they finish the visas for the single people? Or how is it counted? Or how are the visas counted? Or how is it done? Because some people are telling me, Shiko, like for example, your family, you are 5 people, right? And someone here is single, he's only one person, he's only alone. Now, did your family get 5 visas from the 55,000 which are available? And then the other people were locked, because during my time some people were locked out. Maybe they were thinking that big families like mine and others, they finished the visas for the people who are selected that particular year. I'm here to clarify on that, guys. I'm here to clarify on that. And you know guys, I usually use my real life example to show you how things are. I do research, yes, but then I go back to my experience and I am like, oh, so this is what happens. So this is what happened to our case. This is what happens in this diversity visa processing and everything. I'm here, guys. I'm here at your service anytime. We all know that when you apply for green card, which is done, I have to remind you, which is done every year in the month of October. It runs from early October to early November every year. That's when the green card application is done. Once you apply, if you are single, you just apply as single. Because you don't have a family, maybe you don't have kids, or maybe you are a single mom, or maybe you are a single dad. You just apply and you include your children. If you are married, now you will add your spouse and your children. Maybe you have 2 children, you include them in the application. If you have 6, 7 kids, you include them in the application. Now, once the results are out and you check the results and you see, oh, I am selected, you just go back. You just go back. So you applied. Did you apply single? Did you apply married? If you applied married and you included your children, if you have any, now you start processing for their visas, for everyone's visa. Okay? If you included them. If you had a family, but you did not include them during application, you're not supposed to start processing for their visa because they did not appear during application. Now, that one we have covered how to go about that, including during DS260 and the stuff. We have done and we have covered that. Today we are looking at the visas themselves. That is where we are looking today. Now, you are selected. Maybe let's, for example, John applied as single, and Shiko applied as married with kids, right? John is single person, no spouse, no children. He is single. Shiko is married. She has a husband and she has 3 children, right? Now, when you are processing for the visas, there is always the principal applicant, who is Shiko. This is just an example, guys. Who is Shiko? And and John's application, he is only himself. He is the only applicant. He is just the applicant, principal applicant, and no derivatives in his case. Shiko's case, she is here, principal applicant, the husband and the children are her derivatives or dependents, right? Now, without Shiko, without the principal applicant, the other member of her family, the husband and the children, they are nowhere to be seen, because this is the principal applicant. Shiko is the principal applicant. Guys, this is just an example. I know I'm not the one who won. It is my husband who won during my case, but we are not dealing with that this time. I'm just giving an example. Now, when we are submitting documents and going for NEC and everything, the principal applicant is the real thing. He is the one who is being accompanied. That is the word, guys, vocabulary. The principal applicant is the one who is being accompanied by his family members to the United States of America. Guys, understood? The family members cannot go to the United States without the principal applicant. Yes. Principal applicant is like he holds their way to the America. They can't go without him. They can't go without him. Like, for example, there is a case where you got selected. The principal applicant gets selected. He has a family. And they have processed for the visas and they are approved. And in between going to America, now they have the visas on their hands, right? But before they go to America, the principal applicant dies. It can happen. It can happen. So when the principal applicant dies, before they have migrated, not even before they have him, the principal applicant, before he had gone to the United States of America, he dies back in Africa. And they have visas already. That journey is stopped. Why? He is the one who applied, who is the principal applicant. But he did not make it to the promised land, guys. He did not make it to the promised land. He had the visa. The family members had the visas. But he himself did not make it to the promised land. The other people, the other members of his family will go nowhere. I'm going to show you how this is done, or how it happens. Because they were accompanying him. They were accompanying the principal applicant to the United States of America. Guys, hope you are getting me. Accidentally dies before they reach to the promised land. The people with their visas, they will remain with their visas. The visas expire, but they will not be allowed to enter the United States of America without the principal applicant. Yes. And that is why maybe your husband is the one who won, but maybe he holds some prestigious position, maybe in government or in any other prestigious company, and he's not willing maybe to drop that job anytime soon. He cannot allow you to come without him. He can come, you accompany him, then maybe he will go back and continue with his job or resign later after he has made a way. He has entered to the United States before. Yes, that is how it is done. Without the principal applicant, the other members are just there. Without him, they can't be allowed to enter to the promised land. Now, here it is. Here is the real deal. How and why is it like that? I will show you. Because the principal applicant, when the visas are approved, the principal applicant visa is different from the other members of his family. Yes, it is different. It is different. And I will show you. I have my visas. I have our visas with us. They are expired, but you know, we still have them. They are expired. They expired like 3 or 4 years ago. Yes, 4 years ago. But we still have them. And I will show you how they are indicated. Who is the principal applicant? How his visa is written for the wife and for the children. They are not the same. They are not the same. Guys, the principal applicant visa is the only one which is counted. Which is counted and subtracted from the famous 55,000 visas available. Yes, if a person has a family of 10 members, their visas will not be counted from the 55,000 visas available. Yes, I'm going to show you in 1 minute. Okay, let me end this explanation. This is because you did not, my baby, by that time when we were applying, I had he was 1 year old, but by the time we were processing, he was 2 years. So when we were applying, when my husband applied and he included me and the babies were not applicants. I was not applicant in his application. I was just a derivative. Derivatives are not counted as applicants. Yes, the principal applicant is the one who is counted from the 55,000 visas available. Okay, guys? So don't feel bad that there is a family with 10 members. They were given their visas and then we were locked out. I am single. They finished our visas. There is nothing right. There is nothing like they finished their visas. Let me show you how these visas are categorized. So guys, here are our visas. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are our visas. And this one, you can see here, category, it is DV1. This is for the principal applicant. This is my husband's visa. He is the principal applicant and he was DV1. DV1. Now, this one here is my visa. This one is my visa. I am the wife to the principal applicant. So, DV2. DV2. Now, all these 3, 1, 2, 3, you can see they are reading DV3, DV3, DV3. Because these are our children. DV3 is for any child over principal applicant. Okay? Okay? So you can see they are reading different category. Different category. DV1 for the principal applicant. DV2 for the spouse of a principal applicant. DV3, you can see it is 3, 1, 2, 3. For our kids, those ones, they are children of the principal applicant or the green card winner or whoever. Okay? Now, there is no way that we finished all the visas of that particular year. If we did, DV1 is the one that is counted. DV1 is the one that is counted from the available 55,000. From the available 55,000. So those are our visas. You can see there are 5. There are 5 of them. Yes. So DV1 is the only one which is counted from the famous 55,000 available visas. The DV2, DV3, they are under. They comes under DV1. They comes under DV1. So I hope, guys, now you have understood how it is done. Don't worry. Now, for those people who are selected this year, the principal applicant is the DV1. The wife or the husband is the DV2. Their children, they will be DV3. DV3. And as you can see, here is the marital status. Married. For the babies, the children, they are single. Yeah. And as you can see, our visas got expired on May 8th, 2018. So these ones are not valid right now. They are expired. And we are good to go. So when we were coming, guys, I told you during the other videos, I told you we used the old passports. Yes, this is the old passport that we used during application. So when we came here, sometime last year, we went to the DC embassy, to the Kenyan embassy at DC, and we got our new passports. Okay, guys, now I want to show you another thing that is different from these visas. This one here, it's for my husband. As you can see on the annotation, there is nothing which is written. Okay, in the annotation there, nothing that is written. Now this one here is mine. This one here is mine. As you can see in the annotation here, it is written valid only if accompanying or following to join. FTJ is following to join father, mother, or spouse. Okay, this is principal applicant. No annotation. This one valid only if accompanying or following to join father, mother, or spouse. And this one here, this one is for Shiro and the other children. Or again, it is valid only if accompanying father, mother, or spouse. Okay, so guys, you cannot be allowed here until you are accompanying or following to join. You are following to join someone who is already here, following to join father, mother, or spouse. Valid only if accompanying or following to join father, mother, or. But this one for principal applicant, there is nothing which is written there. I want to show you something else. Yes, another thing is this. Now, you can see this one is for the DV1. This stamp here, the blue stamp here, is from the Department of Homeland This one is American stamp. Admitted. This one is admitted. We are admitted in the United States of America, and it is indicated DV1. Okay? This one here, the stamp here is for Kenya. We exited. This one is exit stamp. It is written here exit. This is Kenyan stamp. Now, this one, the blue one, is here. When you are admitted in America, it is indicated DV1. This is my husband's, the principal applicant. This one here, DV2, is mine, the wife. They have to indicate you are accompanying the DV1. And this one here, it is for one of the children. All of them, they are indicated DV3. DV3. So it is a process. DV2, DV3 cannot be allowed to get into the United States without, or if DV1 is not in the United States or he is not there with them. Guys, that is how it is done. Those are the that is the process that they follow. So DV2, DV1, DV2, DV3, their visa or their entry is valid if they are accompanying DV1 or they are following to join DV1. Guys, I hope I have made everything understood. So that is how it is done. No one will finish your visas. You just pray that you get an appointment with the embassy and you'll get your visa. This process needs a lot of prayers. It is not just a simple process. It is a process that needs a lot of prayers, because even having the visa with you, it does not mean that you have made it to the United States of America. It will be complete once you receive this stamp here. This stamp here means that you have been admitted into the United States of America. This stamp here. Without this stamp, your visa still needs prayers. Yes. Without this stamp, your visa still needs a lot of prayers. Once your visa gets this stamp and you have been admitted to the United States of America, now you are good to go and nobody can say that you are not allowed to be here. Okay? Once you get this stamp, speaks 1,000 words. This stamp speaks 1,000 words. And it is miracle to get this stamp. To get a visa is one thing. Yes, getting a visa from the embassy is one thing, and it is not the end. It is not the end. Once you get this stamp, that means you have been admitted to the United States of America. That makes another step. That is a progress. Yes, that is a progress. So, without DV1, there is no DV2, there is no DV3. Now, when you'll be going to visit your country, maybe you are going back to Kenya or Africa, in whichever country you come from, you will not need this visa. You will not need this stamp. You will not need this. What you will need is your green card. Whenever you are going to travel outside the United States of America, you will need your green card. This one now is not of any use. It is done. And this is what you guys back in Africa, you are looking forward to get. So it is a long process until you get this stamp. Yes, this stamp. Admitted. That is the end. Okay? Guys, don't worry about my fingers. You know, the other day I was in the shaba. Yes. So don't worry about my fingers. The day you'll see me in Kenya, they will be sparkling. But here, we stay like this, okay? Okay, don't worry about that. So guys, DV, diversity visa, it is something that is so transparent and no one will say that it is not, that he will broker or agent. No. something transparent and as easy. It is not as easy, but it is transparent as that. Once you get this stamp, you're good to go. Yeah, I hope now you understand how the DV visas are categorized. There is the one for the applicant, principal applicant, and now the spouse and the children comes under the DV1, who is the principal applicant. So there is nothing like the big families, they will finish our visas. No. And you know what? Even if the spouse, DV2 and DV3, they comes under the DV1, who is the principal applicant, they have to pay for their visas. Yes. It is not that their visas are less in prices. They will pay the total amount, but they are not supposed and they cannot be allowed to come to the United States of America without the principal applicant. I hope now you have understood that. Guys, I hope now you have understood how these things are done. So when you get selected, pray that the principal applicant, God keeps him or her. Because if anything happens between application and coming here, God forbid, the journey ends there. The journey ends there. But once he has come, he can come even before the other family members. He can come, he can enter. The word is enter to the United States of America. Even if he entered today and tomorrow goes back, and maybe when he goes back, he don't want to come back again. You as the dependent and the derivatives, you can come here and no one will ask you a question because he opened the door for you. He opened the door for you. So winning a green card or being selected, it is not something easy. It is a process which needs a lot of prayers. You pray that everything falls in place and God keeps the principal applicant because he holds the key to the promised land where you are willing to go, and that is the United States of America. So unless the principal applicant enters to the United States of America, you cannot be allowed without him. Even if you go there crying, saying that he had died, no one will hear that because he is the holder of the key to the United States of America for your family. I hope, guys, I have answered you guys. I love you so much. I have clarified on that. Prayers all the way. Until next time, subscribe, share, and comment below. See you in the next one. Bye.